Well, even if you don't have it, you know what cryptocurrency is by now, and it does cause quite the conversation and a little bit of controversy. Just this afternoon, the city of St. Paul voted to approve a ban banning cryptocurrency ATMs. This also happened in Stillwater a couple months ago. So Ian's going to talk about why the St. Paul Council decided to make the same decision.
Call the meeting of the St. Paul City Council to order.
Like its nearby neighbors,
prohibiting the use and placement of virtual currency kiosks within the city.
St. Paul has officially banned virtual currency kiosks, better known for the crypto they help transfer.
6 in favor, 1 opposed, that being Councilmember Bowie. The ordinance is adopted.
The City Council has previously discussed security and fraud, key concerns for cybersecurity experts like Bryce Austin.
So we have a lot of people sending scam victims to these crypto ATMs.
Austin says that's because the digital currency can be hard to trace. Data from the FBI shows that nationwide last year, more than 10,000 complaints in some way involving these machines were reported, the majority coming from victims over 60 years old.
The number of retirees that are being hit with scams like this is huge.
Data from the City Council shows there's 32 major Bitcoin kiosks in St. Paul. By far the largest company for these is Bitcoin Depot.
Thank you, Madam President.
Whose spokesperson advocated against banning these last week, adding that the company has put in scam warnings on their machines.
St. Paul residents is unnecessary and will deprive many customers, particularly those who choose to transact in cash, of their only way to participate in the growing digital economy.
Others have also voiced their opposition. Associations representing retailers, grocers, and convenience retailing sent a joint letter to the council last week, saying their members benefit from these kiosks. They add that prohibition will move transactions to other communities and make statewide enforcement more complex.
And it is much easier to understand a law when it doesn't involve some small little pocket. They're not talking about freedom of choice. They're not talking about consumer protections. They're talking about protecting their own wallet, and they can sugarcoat it any way they want.
I think we're doing the right thing today by banning these kiosks in the city of St. Paul.
So while you won't see these in St. Paul anymore, Austin says the message stays the same no matter where they are, and no matter who asks you to use them.
Saying, think before you use this, I am a gigantic fan of. Education would shut down most of these scams.
In St. Paul, Ian Russell, KARE 11 News.
Austin says best advice for you to stop the scams: question why they're sending you to those machines in the first place. There's no clear word yet on when the machines will be taken out of stores in St. Paul. We'll let you know when we learn that information. Be right back.